Before we begin the Clash of the Combatants Volume 3, let's take a look at Clash of the Combatants by the numbers. First, over the 2 years of the Clash of the Combatants, 4,209 points have been scored across 182 matches, including the finals, as we head into Clash of the Combatants Volume 3. Those points have been scored by the 33 different players that have competed in the first two tournaments, but this year, 5 new players joined the fray. Last year saw the inclusion of ties to the Clash of the Combatants, and there was 7 of them, led by Main Event Dim, the king of the ties, with 3. The Clash of the Combatants has produced 2 different winners, Chris Cass and Paul Mead, and this year, Paul Mead has a chance to go back-to-back and become the first player to win 2 Clash of the Combatants tournaments. Anything is possible as we head into the Clash of the Combatants Volume 3. Enjoy tonight's match, because this is the Clash of the Combatants Volume 3. Welcome everyone to our second match in the Clash of the Combatants Volume 3. There's our first match of Block D. We have 2 combatants trying to not only gain some points in the standings of their block, but as well as gaining faction points in their faction. Welcome Travis, he's here. Hello Travis, how you doing? We have to introduce our players, as tonight not only will these guys be going one-on-one, but also we will have Nico, the goalie, taking on Steve Mesa, as well as just announced, it was off and then it was on again, JPO will be taking on Paul Mead, the winner of Clash of Combatants Volume 2, at the top of this hour. First, we introduce our players. He's a member of the Nation of Defamation and a former CWT Twitch TV champion. It's Jacob Barber. Jacob, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It's always nice to hear former champion, because I never thought I would be a champion. So looking to rebound from that loss. That wasn't my best performance. Looking to do well here. Topher is a great competitor. Always fun to play against him. So I'm looking forward to this.
Absolutely. Welcome into Ryan McCormick and Jacob Cameron. They are both here. We're going to introduce your opponent. He competed in the first Clash and gained his first win in CWT in Week 9 of Clash 2. Can he get another win during this tournament? It's our good friend, he's slanging and banging, Topher LaBelle. How you doing?
Doing great. I'm happy to be back. Second Clash. As you mentioned, the last week of the last Clash that we had, I won. It was a big adventure, but I finally got that this one. But I hope to get some more in this Clash. Do good, and let's see what happens. Get some points. Let's go. Yeah, come on.
All right. Let's see what happens. Welcome in, Dave Boyce. My sound is low. Let me know if this is better. I moved the microphone closer to my face. Hopefully that helps.
Don't forget the loonies.
Oh, yes, the loonies. You can go ahead and bet your loonies in the chat. This time I remember to add tie to it because we're doing those again. You can bet on Barber, you can bet on Topher, or you can bet on a tie. It's up to you. Those are the choices. But we are going to start with round number 1. And round number 1 for the Clash works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each, 2 questions each based on first round strengths given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers and 1 random category. 1 point per correct answer, 8 total points available in round number 1. And we're going to start, Jacob, with your strength, and you chose WrestleMania 2000 to now. So, your guys' first question is, who is the only person to win their match by knockout in WrestleMania 24?
Yeah.
Right. Barber, you're in? All right. Topher, whenever you're ready, what do you got?
Floyd Mayweather.
All right. And Jacob.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather is the correct answer. And we're going to move on to question number 2. How many championships changed hands over the 2 nights of WrestleMania 36? Oh, yeah, I forgot to put these in the private chat. My bad. Forgot you guys can't see them. There you go. How many championships changed hands over the 2 nights of WrestleMania 36? Let you guys go through those, figure out what you want to do. Is there any championships? Alright.
I have an answer.
Alright. So Barber's in, so Topher, whenever you're ready.
4.
4. Jacob.
I said 5.
Correct answer is the Universal Championship, the WWE Championship, the Women's Tag Team Championships, and the NXT Championship for 4.
Couldn't remember if I seeded or not.
No, I believe Sami Zayn defeated Daniel Bryan to defend for the IC title. But we're going to move on to the theme songs as your next
I've got Topher.
category. So, your first question in theme songs is, which former WWE Intercontinental Champion had a theme song titled Meat on the Table? Travis forgot the NXT. He said 3.
That's the one I remembered, fucking enough.
It happens.
Theme song. You picked a great strength, Topher, because
I mean,
I know nothing about theme songs.
All right. Topher, what do you got?
Right back.
And Barber.
That makes sense. I said Val Venus.
Val Venus, oh no, not that kind of meat. Oh no.
It's the attitude area. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, but the correct answer is Ryback. So we move on to your second question in theme songs. And that question, a little bit of a lengthy one. I didn't write this.
Okay.
Which former WWE Tag Team Champion had a theme song with the lyrics, "High up until I hit the ground, then I will shatter the walls until it all comes down now. Raise up, because I can finally see that I'm the last one standing and I'm here right now." Travis also says, "Love where your head's at, Barber."
What? Which former tag team champion did you say?
Yes, had a theme song with the lyrics. What's there? I took up my entire box. The question marks below you.
Damn. I think I'll go with that one.
So let me know when you're in, Barber, if you got a guess, or maybe you know this, maybe you do, maybe it's in there somewhere. It's in there. It's in there.
I have a guess.
All right, Topher, what do you got?
Let's go with Tyson Kidd and Cesaro.
Okay, and Barber.
I said Evan Bourne.
So your correct answer is Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. Great job, Topher. Yes, it was a Tyson Kidd. Topher, you sure know your theme songs. So it's 4-1, but we're going to go to our 4-point question.
Was it Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, or was it just Tyson Kidd?
I believe they did use it.
All right,
Okay.
So,
I'm just saying.
yeah, I know. Your 4-point question, the category of the WWE Championship. And that question is... which 4 wrestlers competed in a fatal 4-way for the WWE Championship in Unforgiven 2000? Travis said, if he shall not be named wrote this, it's probably Deuce and Domino. No, dude's dead. He didn't write anything. Dude is dead. He died on the way back to his home planet. He is gone forever.
I got 4 game or not.
All right. Didn't I leave a will of questions? No, he didn't. He didn't do anything. That little motherfucker, dude. Nobody likes him anyway. And if Dave's still here, he probably still hasn't cleaned his room because he's dead. Jacob, let me know when you have 4.
I'm good. I'm confident in 0 of them that I'm in.
It's possible. It's the year 2000. Topher, give me those 4 names.
All right, here we go. Triple H,
Okay.
The Rock,
Okay.
Stone Cold,
Okay.
Chris Jericho.
Okay. Jacob, what do you got?
I have Triple H, The Rock, Kurt Angle, and Big Show.
All right.
There you go.
So, your correct answer: The Rock, The Undertaker, Kane, and the Rabid Wolverine that we don't talk about. Those are your 4 answers.
Yeah.
So you both got 1, so that's going to move us up to 5-2. But now it's time for the strength round. Okay. So, round number 2 works like this. 4 questions for each player based on the second strength provided before the match. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. There's no steals. 4 total points available in round number 2. Jacob, we're going to start with you. You chose the Universal Championship.
See how that works.
Jacob, your first question. Kevin Owens won the vacant Universal Championship in a fatal 4-way elimination match on Raw. Who was the first person eliminated in that match?
I believe that was Big Cass.
It was a Big Cass. That is correct. Moving on to your second question. What was the first pay-per-view to see the Universal Championship change hands?
You're looking for the year, or just the name of the pay-per-view?
Just the name of the pay-per-view.
Fastlane.
Fastlane is the correct answer. 2017, I believe it was the year. Yes, shout out to Medium Cast, my former alias on another website. All right. Your next question is: who was the first wrestler to challenge Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship on pay-per-view after he won it at WrestleMania 35?
Was it AJ Styles?
It was AJ Styles at Money in the Bank. So move on to your final question for the Universal Championship, and that is: who did Brock Lesnar pin to retain the Universal Championship in the Fatal 4-Way match at SummerSlam 2017?
One of the 3? I'll say Samoa Joe.
That is incorrect. Believe it or not, he pinned Roman Reigns.
Was it Roman? Okay.
It was Roman. But you'll still pick up 3 points. That's going to bring you up to 5.
I felt too obvious.
Right? Alright, so that'll bring you up to 5. Now, Topher, we're going to move on to you, and you chose wrestling video games.
Yes, sir.
And your first question, Topher. Though The Rock was on the cover of WWE 2K14, who was on the backside of the cover as an alternate?
Let's go with John Cena. I don't know.
That is incorrect. The alternate cover was Daniel Bryan.
What? Yeah.
Travis says the Scorpion King.
Uh.
No. All right. So Topher, your second question in video games. Which console's version of WWE 2K18 received poor reviews due to its many technical issues? So we just need the name of the console it was released on, but it was like, nah, this sucks, dude.
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch is the correct answer. They've never gone back
That's
except for
out.
Battlegrounds.
That checks out.
All right, Topher, your third question.
I mean, yeah.
Which former TNA X Division champion originated from the video game TNA Impact?
Suicide.
Suicide is the correct answer. Your final question.
Yeah.
What is the most recently released video game to have WrestleMania in the title?
WrestleMania 21.
And that is incorrect. We were looking for the 2009 game Legends of WrestleMania.
Ah! Forgot about that.
And Legends of WrestleMania. All right, so that moves us up to 5 for Barber, closing the gap, 7 for Topher. As we go into the Battle Zone, it's everyone's favorite, now shared with our friends at Lights Out Trivia. Follow them on YouTube at Lights Out Trivia. So, guys, our Battle Zone today comes in the category of TNA Wrestling.
Sure.
All right, so your question is, in the Battle Zone, where's my thing? There we go. Who are the 10 wrestlers that competed in the Lethal Lockdown match? That's Lockdown 2007. Jacob, we will start with you.
Let's go with Christian Cage.
Okay. Topher.
Sting.
Barber.
I might be completely off on my timeline, but I'll go Tomko.
Okay. Topher.
Kurt Angle.
Barber.
Abyss.
Topher.
Samoa Joe.
Barber.
AJ Styles.
Okay. Topher.
In 2007. I don't want to just leave my mind. Go with Austin Aries.
Okay. And Jacob, your final one.
Yeah, I should have been writing these down.
You said Christian, Tomko, AJ, and Abyss. Topher has said Sting, Angle, Joe, and Aries.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Let's go with Kevin Nash.
Okay. And Topher, your final one.
JEFFJRARET Jeff Jarrett.
Double J.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right. So, your correct answers, the 10 guys in the match are Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Rhino, Sting, Jeff Jarrett, Christian Cage, AJ Styles, Abyss, Scott Steiner, and Tomko. You both got 4. You missed Scott Steiner and Rhino were the 2 that you guys missed, which means that'll bring
It's like
our
what former WCW guy was in the match.
And
Got
so
the
that
wrong
brings our
one.
score up to 9 for Jacob, 11 for Topher. But it is time for the final round. Unfortunately for our fans of the tie today, there will not be a tie. Because the final round looks like this. 3 points per correct answer. The player with the lowest score will select 3 numbers between 1 and 20 for each player to answer at the same time. Once all questions are asked, the player with the highest score will win the match plus 2 bonus points. And there will not be a tie today, so no one will be receiving 1 point. So Topher, before we begin, I need a number between 1 and 3 to shuffle the final round.
2.
2 it is. Now, Jacob, 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
Let's go 2,
Okay.
19,
Okay.
and 14.
Okay. So, you're going to start with number 2.
Yep.
So, you will need your whiteboard again, Jacob. It's the final round of change. You both answer at the same time now. Just to kind of save on questions, you're both getting the same questions.
There we go.
So, your first question comes in the category of Ring of Honor.
Good.
So, your
When I
question,
said 2, I meant
okay, so your first question is, who won the vacant ROH Television Championship at Final Battle 2023?
There. I have no clue. Final Battle 2020.
I hope I got his name right. I am in with an answer.
All right, Topher, whenever you're ready.
Let's go with. Damn. Oh well. That's so good. Ray Lethal.
All right, and Jacob.
Is it Kyle Fletcher?
It is Kyle Fletcher,
Hey.
current champion. He won it at Final Battle, so
Thank
Jacob,
you, AEW.
that's going to give you the current lead,
Oh.
12-11, but we still have 2 questions remaining.
That's my good.
And your next question comes in the category of number 19, which is the Altitude Era, celebrating
okay.
high-flying wrestlers. And your first question, or your second question, is: at which pay-per-view in 2009 did Rey Mysterio defend the Intercontinental Championship against Dolph Ziggler in the opening match?
Rain. Damn. Let me think. My mind.
So Jacob is in. You still got a little bit of time if you want to think about it, Topher, but whenever you're ready, give us your answer.
SummerSlam.
What'd you say? Sorry?
I said SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. And Jacob.
Was it bragging rights?
The correct answer is SummerSlam. Topher taking the lead
That's
back.
SummerSlam. All right.
Topher taking the lead back, 14-12 as we go down to our final question. Here it comes in the category of WrestleMania.
Mania.
You know I like that number.
All right, so your question, WrestleMania, is, welcome in, Steve Mason.
Damn.
Who challenged Ted DiBiase for the $1 Million Championship at WrestleMania 6?
My heart is beating fast now. Yes. Whew.
Welcome in, JB3. Jacob, do you have an answer?
Yes.
Topher, what do you have?
Virgil.
Virgil. And Jacob, what do you have?
Good game. I also said Virgil.
So,
I
the correct answer is Jake the Snake Roberts, which means the winner of this match and gaining 2 bonus points and moving in to add to their total. Topher LaBelle, you have won this match. You'll gain 2 bonus points. Congratulations. You'll gain 16 points. Barber, you'll still add 12 to your total, which, you know, maybe might see it as a bad start, but I don't think some guys will even score that many points in certain games. But we will find out that in the end. But Topher, congratulations! You got picked up a W in your first Clash match to start it off. You're currently leading Block D, Topher. How do you feel? Anything you want to say?
Feeling pretty good. Always good to get a win. I'm gonna start stack these up as the tournament goes on because that's what I was gonna be. But I'm happy that I won the match. Congrats. Good game to Jacob. Very tight game until the end. And Papa West, you're next.
Oh, calling it out. All right. Jacob, yes, we said picking up 12 points still to add to your total. Your thoughts on this? Anything else you want to say as we go into week 2 of it?
Yeah, I call shenanigans on theme songs. Nobody remembers lyrics that well. I'm calling shenanigans. No, this was a good match. Topher, you've come a long way. I mean, I remember our last match. It didn't quite go in your favor, and this was a complete opposite. It's not the same Topher that I faced last time, so props to you for upping your knowledge and really, you're getting a good W. So I look forward to seeing what you do the rest of the Clash. I hope it's not as good as tonight, obviously, but still the best of luck for the rest of the Clash. This was good. This was fun.
Absolutely. So I want to thank you guys for being here. If Steve or Nico, if you are watching, I've sent you the link because we need to get your match started next because we're doing a triple header tonight, back to back to back, which means we will have that match. Do not leave. The stream will not end. We're just going to go back to our starting screen and then come back into the match. It's all gonna be bang, 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 bang. So we will see you for that match soon. Thank you guys both for being here. We'll still talk while we wait for them to come in here. Have a great night, everyone. Join us in just a few minutes for Nico versus Steve. Thanks, guys.
Goodbye.
welcome everyone to our second match. I gotta fix those numbers on the screen. This is not 12 to 14. It's 0-0 because this match is just starting. Is match number 2 in our first match at Block C of the Clash. If you stuck around, I appreciate you for being here. It's gonna be a great time as we have our second match of the evening. As it is Steve Mesa, the CWT champion, taking on Nico Ragoli, a CWT veteran. We are going to find out what's going to happen, but let's do our introductions. First of all, last time you saw him, he defeated Paul Mead to become the CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia Champion. It's the king of Mesa Media, Steve Mesa. How you doing?
To quote Talking Heads, I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. Cause I feel like I mentioned in my previous promo, I've now got a target on my back. I'm like Stone Cold in my Rumble run of '98, in which I'm gonna make sure that I'm going to try to go on a historic run and try to be the first person to not only win the Twitch title, not only win the CWT title, not only win the Rumble, but also to win the Clash of the Champions.
I've done 3 of those.
I'm already on a history book to be the first person to win double championship. Now I'm just trying to extend my history as much as I can while the pages won't turn on me at this point. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this, especially facing my my old tag partner here, Nico.
Yes, they competed as for your enjoyment over at our friends at Lights Out Trivia. They will be having a block reveal tonight for their round robin tournament at 11 Eastern, I want to say. JB3 in the chat, let the people know. But yes, we are going to introduce your former tag partner in Lights Out Trivia. Yes, no, 10 Eastern. 10 Eastern. Thanks, JB3. Join them over at Lights Out Trivia. But your opponent, he is entering his third Clash of the Combatants. Steve also was in 3, but Nico, you competed through all 3 of them. The first 2, all the way. Steve was a late replacement. But Nico, welcome to round 1 of the Clash.
It's a new year. Yes, it is. And hopefully that means a new batch of success, not just here in Combat Wrestling Trivia, but also in life in general, in Jiu-Jitsu, in my love life, in Thon fundraising, which you can see the link down below. Go to that. I haven't really raised a lot of money for that yet, and the deadline is going to be, I think, February 19th. So please donate what you can, if you can, and help some kids with cancer. But nevertheless, Steve Mesa, he's been on the upswing. As you can see, he's got 2 belts right now in 2 different promotions. He's pretty much on the verge of reaching Sheamus territory before Sheamus does, because Sheamus still has the IC title to win. You've got the Clash of the Combatants still to win. So maybe you're closer to Bailey territory. I don't know. But either way, I am still chasing the stars in everything I do, and hopefully the sun will shine upon me, the greatest star of all, and I'll finally get a championship of some kind this year. And maybe the Clash maybe this match is just the start of where I need to get there.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but yes, you will get a CWT title match if you do win the Clash, as well as if you beat Steve tonight. You will earn yourself a future shot after the Clash before we go to Prestige. And Steve, if you win the Clash, much like I did in the first one, you'll get to choose your own opponent for Prestige. That is the way she goes. All
Love
right.
it.
So, we're going to start with round number 1. 4 questions worth 1 point each. 2 questions each based on the first round strength given by both combatants. 1 final question, 4 possible answers in a random category. 1 point per correct answer. 8 total points available in round number 1. And Nico, we're going to start with your strengths, which is AEW in Pittsburgh. And your question is, who won the main event of the first Dynamite held in Pittsburgh?
I reviewed my notes today, and God, I hope I'm remembering the right episode.
All right, we will find out if you did. Steve, what do you have?
Honestly, I put no one. It was a draw.
Nico.
It was a draw between Mox and Pac.
Okay, I need to look that up. I didn't write this question. Give me 1 second.
I believe it was Dynamite episode number 4.
Yeah. I believe it was 4 because I was also looking at my notes too. Like the equivalent of getting 0. How many times?
It was a draw. You guys are correct. Whoever wrote that question, you absolutely suck. But yes, 1 point for each of you. It was a draw.
They might have been looking at Dark and thought it was Dynamite by mistake.
All right. So we are going to go on to our second question. And that question is, what type of match did Andrade El Idolo and Darby Allin have on the April 20th, 2022 episode of Dynamite? Hashtag Blaze it.
Oh, I'm good.
All right. Nico, what do you got?
I've been to so many events where this match has taken place. A coffin match.
And Steve?
Coffin.
Coffin is the correct answer. That whole time I was thinking, like, if they put casket, should I accept it? But you guys both put coffin, so
I
don't have to
wouldn't
worry about
have.
it.
I wouldn't have.
No, yeah.
Isn't a casket and a coffin match kind of the same thing? So I'm just saying.
That's why it would be like a little toss-up, but we don't have to worry about it. You guys put coffin. We're all good. 2-2. So we move on to Steve's strength. And Steve, you chose the IWGP United States Championship. Your first question is, starting off easy, who was the first wrestler to hold the IWGP US Championship?
I think we're knocking this off the board.
Yep. Getting out of the way early. Getting out of here. You guys are in quickly. Steve, what do you got?
It is the cleaner, Kenny Omega.
And Nico.
Since he's an EVP, he should now go by his legal name of Tyson Smith, but I wrote Kenny Omega.
Well, he has to keep it together. Kenneth Omega. All right. Moving on. Second question is, who is the most recent wrestler to win the IWGP US Championship in the United States of America? So they had to have won the title, like it became a new champion, not just defended, became a new champion in the US. Nico, are you still thinking, or are you in?
I am in.
Thanks, JB3. Yeah. Alright, Nico, what do you have?
I think it's Juice Robinson?
And Steve.
It is Juice Robinson.
It sure is Juice Robinson. Giving you guys a 4-4 after the first part of round number 1 in the strengths. 4-4, but we're going to go to our 4-point question. And it comes in the category of SummerSlam. And your question in the category of SummerSlam is, who are the 4 wrestlers who won a one-on-one match for a championship at SummerSlam 2018? So these are just one-on-one matches. 4 wrestlers. Welcome in, Topher. Topher just got a big win. Now he's in the chat. He bet his loonies on Nico.
Man, who even competed at SummerSlam 2018? Honest to God, that feels like a very long time ago.
Right? Everything before COVID just feels like an eternity. it is the fourth question.
Me, 2018. Yeah.
And I'm also in. Oh, I thought he said he was in. But
No, I'm not in yet. No, not yet. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Maybe. I think so. All right, I'm in.
All right. Steve, what do you have?
I've got The Miz, Brock Lesnar, Ronda Rousey, and The Fiend.
Okay, Nico.
I have AJ Styles, The Miz, Charlotte Flair, and Ronda Rousey.
All right. So your correct answers are Ronda Rousey, who defeated, I believe, Alexa Bliss; Shinsuke Nakamura, who defeated Jeff Hardy; Roman Reigns, who defeated Brock Lesnar; and Samoa Joe, who won the WWE Championship match by disqualification. So you both picked up 1 point, which means 5-5 as we go into round number 2. Tie game, 5-5 apiece. Round number 2. Round number 2 works like this. 4 questions for each player based on the second strength provided before the match. Each correct answer is worth 1 point, and there's no steals. Full total points available in round number 2. Steve, since you're at the top, we're going to go ahead and start with you.
Okay.
And you chose WrestleMania main events. And Steve, your first question is: who did Becky Lynch pin to win the main event of WrestleMania 35?
Ronda Rousey.
She sure did.
Footage be damned.
Second question: how many times has Brock Lesnar won a main event of WrestleMania?
The answer's too many.
Sure. That would be 2, sir.
It is 2, 19 and 34. All right, next question. What is Triple H's record in the main event of WrestleMania? Yeah, the spelling on these is horrible.
Wow.
Someone's fired.
Alright. So take me a little time here. Nope. Sorry, it's like hard to recall. I'm doing my
It's
best
all right.
here.
Do your math.
Yeah, just some leniency, please.
Yep.
This is why I stay away from the big 4 pay-per-views.
Alright. What was there? There. Oh, was he? No, he wasn't there. He wasn't there. He wasn't there. There, okay. Alright, I'm calculating the wins and losses here.
Yep.
Here's my theory here. So. You say you want the win-loss record, I guess?
Yes.
Alright, So 4-3 wins. 4 wins, 3 losses.
Okay, well, I have 3 and 4, but let me just check just to be sure. Because, I did not double check these.
I could have missed something.
Okay, so, let's see. His first one would have been 2000, which is a win.
Right?
18 is a win.
Right?
20 is a loss.
Right?
21 is a loss. 22 is a loss. 25 is a win.
Right?
And then
32.
he lost to Roman. 3 and 4.
Oh yeah,
So
I messed up. I
Wait.
pressed the check mark on 32. That was me.
what?
Oh, right. He lost to The Undertaker. I for some reason, was remembering them as wins.
Yeah, no. Well, the Undertaker was never a main event either.
That stupid mistake cost me a point. Yeah.
It's all right. We're gonna move on. Your final question. Whoever wrote these must really love number questions. I promise it wasn't me. How many F5s did Brock Lesnar hit Roman Reigns with in the main event of WrestleMania 34?
6.
6 is the correct answer.
Jesus Christ.
3 for 4 in the second round, bringing you up to 8. And now, Nico, we're going to go into your questions. You chose WWE pay-per-view / PLEs in Pittsburgh, not Shotgun Saturday nights.
Showing some love to my pseudo hometown. I live like 30 minutes away, but technically still part of Pittsburgh.
So, your first question is, which 2023 event was the most recent pay-per-view / PLE to be held in Pittsburgh?
Payback.
Payback. It is a bitch, but is also the correct answer. And your second question. Who won the WWF Championship in the main event of Unforgiven 2001?
I believe that was Pittsburgh's own Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle.
Happened on my 10th birthday as Kurt Angle did it for America. And your third question. Which championship changed hands in the opening match of Extreme Rules 2018?
I looked this up. That would be the Raw Tag Team Championships. B Team beat Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt.
That is correct. Your final question is, who did The Undertaker pin to retain the World Heavyweight Championship in the Fatal 4-Way at Bragging Rights 2009?
I'm going to say Rey Mysterio.
It was the guy whose friend he was supposed to be, Batista. And that's what set him off to attack Rey, but you had the right idea going into it, but it was Batista who he pinned with a tombstone. So, Nico, you will also pick up 3 points, bringing you up to 8 as the tie continues as we go on to the Battle Zone. Everyone's favorite. This is everyone's favorite Battle Zone. And it works like this. One question with at least 10 possibly answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start with 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point, 5 total points available per player. And today, it comes in the category of WWE TNA crossover. Did not write this one either, but
I'm intrigued as to where this could go.
have fun.
Yeah.
So Steve, we'll start with you. And the question is, who are the 10 wrestlers who competed at TNA Victory Road 2010 that won a singles championship on WWE's main roster at any point in their career? So basically, there's 10 people that competed on that pay-per-view that won a singles title in WWE at some point. Who are they? Steve?
That feels loaded as hell.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's go with. Yeah, let's go with AJ Styles.
Okay. Nico.
At any point in their career, correct?
At any point in their career, they held a WWE singles championship.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go with the inverse then and say Kurt Angle.
Okay. Steve.
Samoa Joe.
Okay. And Nico.
Why'd you have to pick 2010?
Because there was exactly 10.
Fair.
We love when things are exactly
Fair. Were the Knockouts tag titles still a thing by this point? Wait a minute. NXT titles count in this, do they?
10. Nope, says main roster.
Shit. Bobby Roode.
Okay.
Good one. Good one.
Steve.
That's actually what's going to be my next one. 2010.
I know you're good, Steve, but can you just keep your hands up?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
2010. Yeah, we don't want to create the misconception that I'm cheating, like some people been typing up. I've seen. Damn. Title 2010. Let's go with Rob Van Dam.
Okay. And Nico.
This question is weirdly making me sad for D'Angelo De Niro because I can't list him as an answer.
We love the vote.
Tara?
Okay. And Steve, your fourth one.
Mickey James.
Okay. And Nico, your fourth one.
Jeff Hardy?
And Steve, your final one.
Let's go with. Screw it, I don't have anything. I'm gonna go with Matt Hardy.
Okay. And Nico finishes off.
Bully Ray?
Okay.
He had that hardcore title reign.
He sure did. All right. So, your correct answers are Brian Kendrick, brother or Bully Ray or Bubba Ray Dudley, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Ric Flair, wrestled on this show, Robert Roode, Kurt Angle, Rob Van Dam, Mr. Anderson, and Jeff Hardy. Which means Steve,
Nice.
you got 3, Nico, you got 4.
Good one.
For Steve, 12 for Nico, going into that final round, 11 to 12. All right, so the final round works like this. 3 points for a correct answer. The player with the lowest score will select 3 numbers between 1 and 20 for each player to answer at the same time. Once all 3 questions are asked, the player with the highest score will win the match plus 2 bonus points. And there will not be a tie today as we currently have a 1-point swing. But before we begin, Nico, because you're in the lead, how many times am I shuffling the final round between 1 and 3?
Let's go all 3.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Now, Steve, what 3 numbers are we playing today?
954.
All right. 5, 4. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay, so your first question, number 9.
Wait,
What?
do I not get
Yeah,
to
no,
list
it's
my
for
numbers?
both of you now. We changed the format, so you both answer the final 3 questions.
Oh,
Just so I
okay.
have to write less questions. It helps a lot.
Fair enough.
All right, so guys, your first question comes in the category of All Elite Wrestling. And your first question is: who is the only wrestler that competed in both the 2022 and 2023 Owen Hart Cup men's tournaments?
How many points are these questions worth?
3 apiece.
Oh boy. Okay.
Nico, do you have an answer, or you think it's still?
I have one, but I'm not confident in it.
Let me know when you're locked.
Yeah, I'm going to lock it in here.
Steve, what do you have?
Got Adam Cole, baby.
Nico.
Against my better judgment, I went with Ricky Starks.
So it is. Confirmed. All right. So it is a dirty sweep. The correct answer you're looking for was Samoa Joe.
He was on the tip of my tongue, and I was like,
Samoa Joe.
did he? I couldn't remember who he lost out to in the first tournament.
The finals, I believe, against Adam Cole. All right. So
I never thought this.
second question, we're going back to the land of TNA with your TNA question, and it is: what is the last year in which TNA produced a lockdown event? So not necessarily
As
a
a-
pay-per-view, just an event called Lockdown.
Okay, that was my clarification question.
Because I know TNA did weird things where not everything's a pay-per-view anymore. But yeah, just need to know the last year there was a lockdown.
The Impact Plus era is not helping with this situation, but
Alright, are you in, Nico?
mhm.
Alright, Nico, what do you got?
I had 2014.
Steve.
I also have 2014.
Correct answer is 2016 was the last one they did, time they did one. So we'll move on to your final question.
No pressure.
And the category of Ring of Honor. Going around the world here and all the B companies. The question is: who won the ROH World Championship at Final Battle 2017? JB3 says this is getting intense. Because we're all going camping.
Oh. Okay, where's this just going?
Wait, let me, hold on, let me think about this now.
Please let this be the answer.
Wait. I'm still thinking.
Yes, Ryan McCormick says another close match. Love the Clash. Clash is great. We love the Clash here. All been close matches. It's all come down to the final question.
Wait. No. Okay, the timing adds up. The timing adds up in my brain. All right.
All right, Steve, are you still thinking, or are you good?
Yeah, I got it. I think I know. I had to think about it a little bit.
Is everyone
All right.
good? All right. Steve, what do you have?
Dalton Castle.
Nico.
Thank Christ, Dalton Castle.
Correct answer is Dalton Castle, which means the winner of this match with a final score of 15-14. Nico, you're starting off the Clash with a W, as well as you has earned a championship match against Steve Mesa. No matter the outcome of the Clash, you'll be the first challenger for Steve once the Clash is over. Congratulations, you'll be getting a CWT title match. Congratulations, Nico. 15 points plus the 2 win bonus. That gives you 17. Your thoughts on this and anything else you want to say?
There's a person I met on a dating app recently, and she was interested in watching this match as soon as she got off her shift, and I promised her no spoilers. It's gonna be real fucking hard for me to contain my excitement in our messages, waiting for her to watch this. But
is that
holy moly.
Vix Ara? I got a random follow today.
It may or may not be.
Okay.
Yes. But holy mother of God, I just beat the champ in my first match of this season of this specific tournament. A tournament that is near and dear to my heart. This is a milestone for me. I've never beaten the champ in a match in the Clash, so this is a big deal. Feels really good. Steve, I know you always bring it. You always do, and you brought it here today. We kept it neck and neck the entire wire, and man, I was just praying to God that I wasn't 1 year off, because 2017, that was the 15th anniversary year. Christopher Daniels had just won the title in the summer. Then Cody kind of beat him for it, and then Dalton won against Cody. So I was just trying to make sure the math was correct in my head, because I was there for the tapings before the 15-year anniversary show. So I'm real happy with this, because even if I lost, it's still a great performance to have. I don't know where I stand in the block, but I'm just going to take this win and be happy about it. Great match, Steve. Thank you so much. Holy shit.
Steve, probably not the result you're looking for, but you still picked up 14 points to add to your total. Steve, anything you want to say, and anything else before we can take us home?
No, not much more to say. That Roman Reigns beating Triple H probably screwed me over in the end. I miscalculated a little bit. If anything, it would have tied us up at least. We would have been tied. But being in TNA, him getting that Jeff Hardy really kind of put the screw loose into that, because TNA is not my bag, baby. It's not my bag. So there you go. If everybody wants to know about that, there you go. Now you know that TNA is my weakness. So I'll say that for sure. But when we go offline, I would like to maybe have a conversation of where I would like to maybe think about my title defense.
Okay. Yeah, we can absolutely do that. But we're going to go offline, and then I'm going to bring in our new competitors. JPO and Paul Mead are backstage, but we have 3 minutes buffer between there and that. But thank you guys for being here. Don't close that stream yet, because we'll be right back with the JPO versus Paul Mead. Have fun, everyone. We'll see you in a few minutes.
And donate to charity.
Do that. Donating to charity is a great thing. Keep doing it.
Donate.
Welcome back, everyone. We have our new competitors here. I got to readjust the score once again. And we're starting off 0-0, not 14-15. That was our last match. And it is not the final.
Can I take the 15?
That was on you, but no. All right. So, we have another matchup for you here today, and it is our first matchup of Block B, which means we have had one matchup, and every block happened so far. It just worked out perfect. All right. So, this is our Block B matchup, and introducing first, he is the former two-time CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia champion, looking to win that title back and win his second clash in a row. It's Paul Mead. Paul, how you doing?
Did better than I was earlier, but I've been waiting for this match for years. I've always wanted to beat Jordan one-on-one, and it's a dream match for me, I should say.
Absolutely. And
so sweet.
I'm telling Mr. Phil A that you're still playing when you're not there. I'm telling Mr. Phil A. You didn't understand that. All right, JPO.
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
Mr. Phil A. All right. Jordan, you're representing the Nation of Defamation. Your friends
Nation.
Travis and Ryan McCormick
Defamation.
are in the chat.
T-Fame.
Jordan,
boy Ryan.
you are the runner of Wrestling with Trivia, as well as the Showboat Trivia and all those fun things.
Yeah,
You're former
yeah.
Lights Out Trivia World Champion. Lights
Yeah.
Out Trivia, 10 o'clock Eastern, top of this hour. They'll be doing their bracket reveal for the round robin tournament over at Lights Out Trivia.
Sweet.
But JPO, how you doing?
Yeah. Good. I wanted to shit talk Paul, but he was so nice. Like, I can't do it now. Like, he said such sweet things. Like, we're just going to have a really nice ROH handshake, technical match.
All right. So, are you guys...
And then, low blow, heel turn.
Are you guys ready?
Maybe.
Do you have anything else you want to say, Jordan?
Good times, great memories. I hope my alias question is Scotty Goldman. I don't know.
I didn't write your alias questions, but we'll find out.
Oh, shit.
All right. That might be a good thing for you, JPO.
I don't know. Maybe. Sure, actually.
All right. So we're going to start with round number one. That goes like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each. 2 questions each based on the first round strengths given by both combatants. One final question with 4 possible answers in a random category.
I
1
can't
point.
see it and read it off at the same time as you. What the hell?
I got you.
That's
1
not
point per
cool.
correct answer. 8 total points available.
2 points available.
So, if you guys can, please pan over to your private chat. I will read the questions aloud as well as they will be in the private chat.
Oh, man, I don't like this new setup at all.
All right. Oh, thank you, Ryan McCormick, reminding me to bet loonies. Yes, everyone in the chat, go ahead, bet your loonies. You can bet them on Paul. You can bet them on JPO.
You can bet them on
tie.
Paul. I understand.
You can bet them on a tie. Everyone loves a good tie. We started the clash with a tie this year once again with Ryan and Travis. All right.
Had a couple times last year.
T-Fame.
Your first question comes in the category of TNA wrestling. It's Jordan or Paul's strength. And it is.
What? It is? Don't say that.
Triple X was a 3-man faction consisting of Low-Key Christopher Daniels, in which former WCW Cruiserweight Champion.
Yeah, give us both points for this.
Again, I didn't write these. But we're starting off easy with 2 TNA guys. All right. Paul, what do you got? Either way. Uh-oh. What'd you say, Paul? Your thing cut out.
Felix Skipper.
Okay, cool. I figured you had it anyway. JPO?
Ooh, you need the prime time part? Felix Skipper?
Yes, the correct answer.
There was a moment where that's literally what he went by. Like, they just cut the name out.
Yeah. 1 point apiece, and it was Felix Skipper. All right, next question.
I had his action figure.
Same, it's a great action figure. Who was the first ever Impact Grand Champion? Grand Champion. Very short-lived title.
Yeah, shit. This isn't right.
Pretty sure I got it.
Can you help me out? Who?
All right.
Come on.
JPO, do you have an answer?
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah, JPO, what do you got?
I threw out Aaron Rex.
And Paul.
I can't remember if it was 1A or 2A.
It is
Aaron
1A, but it's still correct for both of you. Aaron Rex is
Nice.
the correct answer.
We'll
Also
come
would
to
have
mind.
accepted Damian Sandow or Aaron Stevens because
Oh yeah, same human rule.
same
Yeah.
human rule. We love the same human rule. All right, and your first question in aliases, coming to our good friend Brandon Rutledge. You know this was a Brandon Rutledge question because it's this: which current WWE superstar wrestled in Lucha Underground as the White Rabbit? If there's one thing Brandon Rutledge loves, it's Lucha Underground.
What about Damien Mizdow? Would you consider that?
Yeah, it's the same human.
What about Magneto? Would you consider that?
Same human. Wilson would have accepted the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
We should probably do that, like a match where it's like same human rule, but whoever puts the most outlandish correct answer wins.
Yeah.
All right, what do you guys got, Paul?
This helped me or no, right? Carrying Cross, I just tell somebody he was Puerto Rican the other day. Like, he's in Lucha Underground.
Paul forgot. Okay, Paul forgot his setup. I don't know what just happened. Oh, carrying cross.
Yeah, I don't know what
Carrying
it's going to
Cross
say.
is the correct answer. Would have also accepted Killer Cross.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Same human.
All right, moving on. Your second question. Judas Devlin was the NXT ring name for what current AEW wrestler? It's a good thing that you're not in the chat right now, Jordan, because I am out of water.
No, hydrate.
All right, Paul, are you in?
Yeah.
All right, JPO, what do you got?
This is Luchasaurus.
And Paul.
Pretty sure I've had this question too before. So we just
Ah, damn.
No, we were looking for Kill Switch. Same human rule again.
Same human.
Same human
Big
rule.
Brother alumni.
Yes. All right, so you guys get the clean sweep of the first four questions. It is 4-4 as we head into our 4-point question, and it comes into your 4-point question in the category of one of my favorite championships, the European Championship. And your question is, who are the 4 wrestlers with exactly 2 reigns with the European Championship?
Yikes. Oh shit. I know you know this because you're psycho.
Guys, think about it.
4.
Nobody cheat. I'll be right back.
Hey Paul, if I look up cage match, like you don't gotta know, right? Between me and you. Come on.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna throw out guesses. I don't even know like one that's for sure 2. Oh, fuck. Okay. Shit, I don't know where to even go with this. Paul was looking up cage match. I told him not to.
Oh, Paul, why, Paul, why?
Who's the other one?
The other one.
Cage match only gave me 3 of them.
Ah,
In that short amount of time. Oh man. Oh.
Oh, excuse me.
Travis with some answers in the chat.
Yeah, like what? What are they? Can you throw them out?
Max Moon.
Okay.
All right.
Jade Cargill.
Yes, Jade Cargill. 2-time European champion. All right.
I'm in.
4. You got 4, Paul?
Yeah.
All right, Paul, what do you got?
Okay. Jeff Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, El Snow, and Kurt Angle.
Okay. And JPO.
I just throw out D'Lo, Al Snow, William Regal, Matt Hardy.
All right. So, the correct answers are X-Pac, Eddie Guerrero,
Ooh.
Triple H,
Oh fuck!
and the
Oh.
British Bulldog. So,
Oh.
Paul, you got
Bulldog.
1.
Okay, good.
JPO, you got
Okay,
0.
sweet.
So, not the worst,
I'll take that.
not the best. Only 1 point pulling ahead for Paul. 5-4 to
Pretty,
get into round.
pretty close to the worst. Pretty close to the worst.
I couldn't think of Bulldog had a second ring.
Yeah, Bulldog had another one in '99.
Nah.
Oh.
I can never see that now. Yeah, damn.
Goes D'Lo and Regal both have 4. Then those 4 guys have 2, and then everyone
Yeah,
else
that's
has
too
1.
many.
At least you guys named people that held the title, so that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I hedge my bets. I was like, they've had it.
All right, so we're gonna move on.
I don't remember. I thought maybe he had like 2 lengthy ones. Like I was hoping, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. So, the thing about Regal is like he lost those titles. He had like lost people to one-day reigns. Like he lost to Crash and Spike. And
Yeah,
all that
Spike.
bullshit.
Yeah, I should remember. Even I almost put down Spike too. I was like, Spike's definitely had it.
So round number 2 works like this: 4 questions for each player based on the second strength provided for the match. Each correct answer is worth 1 point, and there's no steals, 4 points available in round number 2. And Jordan, we're gonna start with you with wrestlers and TV shows. Jordan, your first question is: which tag team made a cameo appearance on a wrestling themed episode of That 70s Show alongside The Rock and Ken Shamrock?
Matt and Jeff Hardy.
That is correct. We would have also accepted Willow and. Just doing the same
okay.
thing.
Surge, isn't that his
There
name?
you go, Surge. Your next question is:
Would you have accepted Rocky Johnson and Ernie Ladd, even though The Rock's playing Ernie Johnson or Rocky Johnson?
That's actually a good point. All right. How many episodes of Boy Meets World did Vader make a guest appearance as the father of the school bully?
I'm gonna say 2. Final answer.
You should have stuck to the rule, because 3 it out.
Is it 3?
It is 3.
I'm trying to remember. I know he pops up in the 1 and okay.
I always thought it was so cool watching it when I
Just to confirm, I didn't write this question.
Damn.
I'm going to look up Leon White's IMDb, because I'm pretty sure it'll tell me, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Alright. Yes, we know he was on Shotgun Saturday Night a lot. Boy Meets World, yes, he's credited for 3 episodes.
Damn.
Alright, so...
Damn, I love that show. I like Weird Thermins. Okay.
Jordan, your next question. Brandon Rutledge thinking outside the box of these. If he did write them, I'm not sure. Next question is: China appeared in multiple episodes of Third Rock from the Sun as Janice, who had what profession?
I believe she's a cop.
She is a cop. We would have also accepted police officer or bastard. Anyway. Moving on to your final question. Which AEW wrestler had a recurring role on Haven as the character named McHugh?
Oh, fuck you. Oh no. Adam Copeland?
It is the other one. It was Christian.
Christian? Oh, fuck you, Brandon. Fuck you. They didn't give a character description. That's such a bullshit move.
Haven, filmed in Nova Scotia. Fun. Alright, so Jordan, you'll pick up 2 points. Brandon, you up to 6.
Yeah.
You go to Paul. Paul, you chose WCW during the Nitro era. And Paul, your first question. When the NWO mocked Arn Anderson's retirement speech, who was dressed as Ric Flair?
Xbox. Or 6, sorry.
Same human rule. We would have also accepted 6.
You're fine.
1, 2, 3 kid.
We've been over this already.
Yes, same human rule. Alright, next question. Who did Hulk Hogan defend the WCW World Heavyweight Championship against on the first episode of Nitro?
Big Bubba.
Big Bubba. We also said the Big Boss Man, the Guardian Angel, the Angel, or whatever the fuck else he was.
Ray Trailer.
Yes, Big Bubba Rogers. Alright, next question is: what was the name of the match between Chris Benoit and Kevin Sullivan in Super Bowl 7?
Super Bowl. Oh, man. Oh. That was, oh, man. Name of the match. I'm not gonna get it. I'm just gonna say Street Fighter. No, it's a certain name.
And it was a certain name. It was a
Respect?
San Francisco Death Match.
Oh.
Yeah, the respect match would have been, or the I respect you match would have been Kevin Sullivan and Brian Pillman the previous year.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Right, so
I was getting confused with
your final question. How many times did Chris Jericho win a championship in WCW during this era? So basically, how many times did he win a championship while Nitro existed? Not to mislead you, so don't count his 2 WCW title wins.
Yeah.
Okay, I take back. My Vader question was that hard. Or it's justified, rather.
Okay. I was thinking of this cruiserweight title win too. Oh man. Okay. This is I think I'd say 4.
Just confirming. All right. So the correct answer is 1 television championship and 4 cruiserweight championships for 5. So for 5. So Paul, you'll move up 2 as well. 7-6 going into the battle. All right.
Yeah, this is hard to remember how many cruiserweight title reigns he had.
Hold on,
with,
Chris, before we continue, can I just say something?
Yes.
Hey, Battlezone, it's me, Jordan. In the past, we haven't gotten along, and I've said some mean things, and I'm sorry, Battlezone. You're pretty, you're nice, and treat me well tonight, and I'll treat you well. I love you, Battlezone.
And your battle zone is name 30 Walking Dead characters. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, this time maybe I remember.
All right, so the battle zone.
Percy Watson, Walking Dead Alumni.
Oh, okay. Spoilers for week 2 questions. God damn it, Jordan.
Yeah.
All right. One question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start. They have 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. 5 total points available per player. So, Jordan, we're going to start with you. And it comes in the category of tag team wrestling.
Okay.
Your question is: who are the 10 wrestlers that have 6 or more reigns with the WWF/WWE World Tag Team Championships? So, like the very old ones that went until, you know what I'm talking about, right, you guys?
Yeah.
Give me a year. No.
Okay, so like the original ones from like the 60s or 70s, whatever it was, up until
2009.
Yeah, 2009. Thank you. Like the
And
ones that were on
individual
Raw
okay.
during the brand split, the first brand split. But then
What year did you say again? I was listening.
Like from the original tag team titles to 2009. So it's like the ones that
like
were
9ish.
Yeah, the ones that were pretty much on Raw the whole time.
Okay.
All right, so there's
I go first?
Have 6 or more. Yes, you're first.
I'll say Billy Gunn.
Paul.
Edge.
JPO.
Road Dogg. Wait,
Paul.
I picked it up? I don't know.
Christian.
Yeah, I should have stolen yours. I'm gonna shut this up already. Okay, let's think. I hate being that guy that takes forever. Bubba Ray Dudley. I hate these.
I'm gonna go with Devon. I mean, like, I also convinced it was
JPO,
good.
back to you.
Jeff Hardy.
Okay. And Paul.
Maybe another one for later, Matt. I'll say Matt.
Okay. And JPO, your final one.
Oh man. Overthinking. McFoley.
Okay. And Paul, finish us off.
Did we see Kane yet?
No one did. You can if you want.
Yeah, it might not be Kane, but I'll go with Kane.
But it's gotta be. Okay.
This last 60 is like 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's a fun trivia one. That's for sure. All right, who we got?
The 10 wrestlers that have 6 or more reigns are Edge, Billy Gunn, Kane, Christian, Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Mick Foley, and The Undertaker. Road Dogg, unfortunately, he only held the titles with Billy, whereas Billy held them also with Barber.
As soon as I said it, I was like, oh wait, that doesn't make sense. We're right, Billy and multiple people.
All right, so Paul, you got 5. JPO, you got 4, which means 12 to 10.
It's a bad draw.
12 to 10. 12 to 10.
Yeah,
which means
that number scared me.
Still just a one question swing in the final round, but we won't have a tie today. Sorry to all you tie fans in the chat. All right. So we're going to the final round. It works like this. 3 points per correct answer. The player with the lowest score will select 3 numbers between 1 and 20 for each player to answer at the same time. Once all 3 questions are asked, the player with the highest score will win the match plus 2 bonus points. If there's a draw, each player receives 1. As we said, that's not going to happen today. But Jordan and Paul, the clash, if you haven't seen, now works that you both answer the same final round questions. So you will need your whiteboards again when we get there. But Paul, you're in the lead. We're going to let you tell me how many times we're going to shuffle between 1 and 3.
2.
2 it is. And now JPO, 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
2, 3, and 4.
All right. Sorry. All right.
You're okay. I forgive you. Hydrate.
Oh God. Yeah.
You forgot how to drink there? What happened?
I just went down the wrong hole. You know what happens sometimes.
Was that straight vodka? Tell the truth.
Maybe. Go back and watch the holiday drunk match for that. All right. So your first question.
I want to do one of those again. Let's set up the next one.
It'll be next Christmas. Where Matty Laws will
we
defend
do
the
one
holiday drunk.
in the next 10 months? We really can't do one in the next 10 months?
It's a holiday tradition.
You can do it another time before then too. Is all I'm saying.
All right. So your first question comes in the category of factions and tag teams.
That's a no.
And the question is: at Lockdown 2013, who was revealed to be the president of the Aces and Eights?
Okay.
Are you guys both in? Paul,
Yep.
what do you got?
Bully Ray.
And JPO?
Billy Ray.
Bully Ray is the correct answer. Moving up to 15 to 13. To move on to your next question. Comes in the category of our friends. It's Black Excellence, or sponsored by our friends at Strictly for the Culture. StrictlyForTheCulture.ca. They're black-owned, independently operated, offering free shipping on orders mailed to Canada and the United States. Follow them on Twitter, always SFTC, and remember to hashtag build. So your question, Black Excellence, and as a reminder for people that are new here, it's just questions about black wrestlers. The answer is not necessarily black wrestlers. It's just questions about black wrestlers. Your question, Black Excellence. Who did Xavier Woods defeat in the finals of the 2021 King of the Ring tournament?
Oh shit. Ooh. I don't know.
JPO, what do you have?
The Chad Gable.
Paul Mead.
That's the Jinder Mahal.
Those are both incorrect. It's a dirty sweep. It was Finn Balor.
Nice.
So, you're going to go down to your last question. It comes in the category of ECW.
ECW.
And your question is, how many times did Taz hold the ECW championship? Alright. Are you guys both in? JPO still thinking? You're in.
Yeah.
Paul, you're in. Paul, what do you got?
I said 4.
4. JPO, what do you have?
I just figured I can't be wrong on 3 twice, but even if I'm wrong 3.
Travis in the chat says, "Don't 3 it out, JPO." No, so
I
it's
had
a dirty
to.
sweep. Your correct answer was 2.
2?
Two?
Yeah,
Wow.
I thought it was lower,
Just
not
a
higher.
2. Just a 2. So Paul, you'll win this match with a score of 15-13. Still, guys putting up a lot of points. Paul, you get the 2-point win bonus, giving you 17. All the block leaders have 17 points. It's crazy. But yeah, congratulations, Paul. You won. Your thoughts on this and anything else you want to say?
This was a great experience. I want to face Jordan again in the future. Great opponent. I know we'll see each other down the road in some kind of trivia.
Absolutely. And it came down to the final question. Every single match so far has come down to the final question. JPO.
Nice.
Anything you want to promote, anything you want to say, the floor is yours.
It's a good game as I would hope it would be. Did about as good as I hope because Paul's a tremendous competitor, and so it was fun playing him. A couple things I would have liked to have done better on, a couple of flubs in my mind. I thought of 3, and I was like, no, I can't only be competitor twice. And I also thought about it twice. I was like, maybe it's 3 again. But had fun as always here at the Clash CWT, and look forward to next time.
All right. Where are you going to be at the top of the hour, JP, or 10:30? Where are you at?
Oh yeah, Hunter Chambliss is hosting a Workhorse trivia about TV. Steve Mason will know. Steve Mason's in the chat. TV shows, is it TV of the 2000s or just 2000s? I think it's 2000s movies actually. And Hunter Chambliss's channel that I totally remember.
Nerd Entertainment Network. I got you covered. Hunter Chambliss also.
See, I
messaged
was
me.
testing you. And you
Hunter
passed.
Chambliss also messaged me. I don't know if Hunter watches this, but if he does, that's cool. But he just said, "Hey, am I in the Clash?" Well, Hunter, if you were watching the content and if you paid attention to the match you were in with JV3, because we had so many players, a lot of people had qualifying matches, and JV3 beat you, so you did not qualify for the Clash because we have more than 20 players now, so there's qualifying matches. That happens. It happens. But speaking of JV3, go over to Lights Out Trivia because in 13 minutes, he's going to be revealing the blocks for his version of the Clash of Combatants, his round robin tournament. He'll be revealing the name. I don't think he has posted yet, but I know because I'm in the know.
You're cool.
I know. So be there over at Lights Out Trivia on Twitter, on YouTube, Lights Out Trivia. Find them. They'll be revealing the brackets for the blocks or whatever. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying words. Anyway, have a
This
great
your
night,
hair is labeled the
everyone.
big sticky doo-doo head.
It sure is. It sure is.
You
Have a
checked
great-
that out.
Yeah, there's one on the top left.
Have a great fucking night, everyone.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.